And nothing. Today on the workbench we have a Nintendo switchboard, and the reason we're taking a look at this today, I'll show you. Customer brought this in because it's not docking, and frankly I was surprised it would charge at all. I want you to take a look here and see how bent out of proportion this port is. And then what's more important is my little port tester here. Check this out. It's reading the diode readings on all the pins. Complete open loop on one side. Now I'm going to check this board for shorts, but I got a strong indicator here that the USB port is lifted from the board on either row. I haven't checked the exposed row yet, but maybe it's the hidden row. And if that's the case, we may have ripped pads from the motherboard, and it could be exciting to show you what we do to handle that. So underneath the microscope, we're just going to check the exposed pins. And these all seem like they're intact. So I want to pull the USB port off and see about that hidden row that's underneath the port. Okay, so you missed the grand reveal of me lifting the USB port off and revealing what's going on. So right now you just imagine I'm desoldering the USB port, and then bam! What do you see here? You see gone. This row is gone. Now, a lot of people would say that's a lot of broken traces to repair. But there is a product that streamlines this. It still takes more time than a straightforward USB port replacement, but it makes it a lot easier. I'm going to show you what that is right now. What you're looking at here is a patch cable, and this is a workaround for when you have the pads ripped off on a Nintendo Switch, and this creates new pads for you to solder a port to, and then it connects to all the spots of the board that those traces would go to. So instead of having to rebuild the pads on the circuit board, you install this, it jumps the wires to where they need to go, and then you just install the port to that. This comes from a company, I don't know what they're called. Their website's riptraces.com, and I think they're like $5 or $6 a piece. I don't really know, because I think you get a price break when you buy multiple, and so when I buy them I stock up. Of course, if you wanted to buy these from me, I would charge you a premium because I would want to make a profit, but these come from Europe, I think the UK, I don't really remember. It's been a while since I ordered some, but it's an amazing product, and you know, credit where it's due. I think someone who develops and produces a product like this deserves to be successful. So let's move forward with putting this on. Okay, so before proceeding, I'm going to show you that this product is clearly designed for this revision of the board where there's 5 filters. This is a donor board, this is not the one I'm working on. All lined up here, and they match up with that perfectly. Unfortunately, I've found that most of the board revisions I'm working on are not this revision, and they are instead this revision, and you can clearly see there's a difference here. And I feel like most of the time that I need to install these, I got to deal with this situation, and so you kind of see how much that's going to suck. So the way that I deal with this is, obviously I can connect it to this one, and sometimes I can just stretch a little bit of solder to bridge to these, but then with this one you definitely have to run a wire, and a lot of times I end up having to run a wire on these two as well, and it makes the install of this take a lot longer, because running wires always takes longer than just simply touching a soldering pen to those. Anyways, I'm going to proceed with this and we'll zoom through it. Boy, did I just not record the install? I'm thinking I didn't. Well, essentially, you heat from on top. And that ship sailed. I already did that. So I'm just going to clean this up and then we'll test the port. Okay, now that the USB port is installed, we're going to see if we did it successfully or not. So here comes the port tester. Yes! Oh, we did it. I feel good about that. Okay. Now we need to see if it docks to the TV. We'll be back. Okay, we are approaching the moment of truth. Let's turn this on. Okay, that's turning on. Let's plug a dock in. We got power. We got HDMI. And we have a switch that's turned on. And we need a channel. Okay. Here we go. And nothing. Damn it. I think I have a bad dock here because I plugged it into a different dock and there it is. Problem resolved. Now I'm wondering what's wrong with my this other dock that I just pulled. Anyway, I guess it worked. That's the end of the video.